Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to another wonderful week of math for first and second graders. This week, we are working on being able to use concrete objects and pictures to skip count by tens to determine the total number of objects in a set up to 120. If you have been with us before, then you know my name is Sandy Ward. I am a kinder/first grade ESL teacher for HISD. I am also one of HISD's Mint teacher leaders. For today's lessons, mathematicians, you're going to need a pencil, paper, bring your positive attitude, and we are going to work on using objects such as a 100 chart and counters to help us skip count by tens to determine the total number of objects up to 120. We are going to start with our introduction, go through our warm-up, have our vocabulary, talk about our number of the day, and our math lesson for skip counting. So let's get ready to go on this amazing math adventure. Be sure you have your materials and you are ready to jump right into the learning. For our warm-up, boys and girls, you know we're going to get up out of our seat and get moving. So we have seen this one before. This helps us with skip counting. We are going to be counting from 10 to 120. When you get up and get moving, it makes your blood flow and helps you retain information better. So I want you to go ahead and stand nice and tall. Find a place in your room or in your house where you can do this warm-up. Let's go. For our warm-up today, we're going to be skip counting from 0 to 120. I need you to stand up nice and tall, tall like a soldier, and we're going to be using the body actions of head, shoulders, knees, and toes. I'm going to say the number, and when I say the number, you're going to go in order, touching your head, shoulders, knees, toes. I want you to count along with me. We're going to be starting with 0 going up to 120. Ready? Stand nice and tall. Get ready, magical mathematicians, and let's go. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 110, 120. You made it. Give yourself a pat on the back. Now that you have it down pat, we're going to try it one more time. This time we're going to try it a little faster. Are you ready? Let's go. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. Great job. Great job, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed that skip counting from 0 to 120. You can also try that later and practice counting backwards. Here are some of the vocabulary words that we're going to hear in today's lesson. During this lesson, you're going to hear me say the word backwards, digit, before, after, between, and count. You're going to hear me using these words. And our first math vocabulary word is after. After is the next number in a order. If you look at the top of our classroom, the number 8 comes after the number 7. You're going to hear me using the word backwards. Backwards is reversing in a number sequence. If I start at 10, I can count backwards by saying 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The next vocabulary word is count. To count means to tell me how many things are in a set. When I look at the number 3 at the top of this classroom, I see there are 3 apples. 1, 2, 3. When you count, you tell how many things are in a set. And the last word is digit. A digit is a symbol from 0 to 9 in the numeric system. It is another word for number. A number is a digit. Here is our problem of the day. For our problem today, you're going to show me all the ways that you know how to represent the number 13. So grab those pencils and grab your paper, and on your paper, you're going to show me how to make 13. You can show me using tally marks, place value blocks. You could draw 13 objects, write the word 13, make an addition or subtraction sentence, show me 13 on a number line. You could show it using money or any way that you know to represent the number 13. Are you ready? You have 2 minutes to write down as many things as you can to represent the number 13. Get those pencils going because your timer is about to start. You have 2 minutes. How many ways are you going to come up with to make the number 13? Get writing, boys and girls. Remember, you can show me with money, symbols, place value blocks, create your own problem-solving story. Any way you can think of to represent the number 13. Remember, we've been counting forwards and backwards and using place value blocks. So be sure to show me those ways. Show me a number that comes before 13 or a number that comes after 13. Tell me what numbers does 13 come between. Keep those pencils moving. You have about 1 minute left. Did you draw a picture? My second graders, you might want to use greater than and less than. What number is greater than 13 or less than 13? What would 13 be if I add 10 more or 10 less? Keep going. You have some more ways you can figure out. Just 15 more seconds. Don't let that pencil stop moving. You know what that sound means? That sound means our 2 minutes coming to an end. Let's take a look at some of the ways that Miss Ward made the number 13. I made the number 13 by using word form. Word form means I'm going to write the word to show 13. I wrote 13 by writing T, H, I, R, T, E, E, N. Next, I showed the number 13 using tally marks. Remember, with tally marks, each line represents 1. When I get to the number 5, I write the line going across. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I also made a number sentence to show 13, and I wrote 10 plus 3 equals 13. That is also the same way that I could show expanded form. Did you put that on your paper? Then I showed 10 more. If I have 13 and I add 10, 10 more is going to give me 23. And lastly, I made a picture using my 10 frames to represent 13. If you didn't put any of these ways on your paper, go ahead and add it now. Did anybody come up with more than 5 ways to make the number? What about more than 10 ways to make the number? If you did, go ahead and give your brain a kiss. You guys are so smart. Great work, mathematicians. Today, we're going to be using our 100 chart. This chart goes up to 120. It's going to help us with skip counting backwards and forwards by tens. You can use a 100 chart at home to help you. Here is my 100 chart. It goes all the way to 120. Can you count to 120? Stand up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in and get ready to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120. Those numbers were moving so fast, boys and girls, it was hard for me to keep up. Were you able to keep up without running out of breath? Phew, that was some great counting. Here we have our 100 chart, and we can use a 100 chart to help us count from any number from 1 to 120 by tens. Let's take a look at our 100 chart. When we are talking about counting by tens, that means we are adding 10 to each number. Here is the number 10. If I add 10 more, the next number is going to be what? That's right, 20. And what about 10 more? 30. And 10 more? 40. Add 10 more. 50. If I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I see the next number is 60. Remember, when you're adding 10, that means you are adding 10 to each number. You start at the number and then count 10 more. After 60, we have 70, 80, 90, and 100. Did you notice a pattern? When we were skip counting by tens, we started with the number 10. Each time we added 10, all of the numbers are in the same column. And all of the numbers ended with the digit 0. We have been practicing counting by tens, but what happens if I start at a number like 3? If I start at 3, let's count 10 more and see what would come next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I start at 3 and add 10 more, the next number is going to be 13. I wonder what would happen if we added 10 more. Let's count 10 spaces after 13 and see what number comes next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The next number is 23. Do you notice a pattern? Yes, just like we saw in the first when we were counting by tens. Now when we're counting by tens using the 100 chart, we see all of the numbers are in the same column. They also, when we start with the number 3 and skip count by tens, all of the numbers end with the same digit 3. Let's see if the pattern continues. What would be 10 more after 23? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 33. 33 comes after 23. Now you've got it. So what would be the number if we add 10 more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, 43 is correct. So if I'm counting by tens, what's going to be 10 more? Keep going down the column. If I'm at 43, 10 more is going to be 53. And then 10 more would be 63. 10 more than 63 would be 73. 10 more than 73 would be 83. And 10 more than 83 would be 93. So if I am skip counting by tens, I start with the number 3 and I have 3, 13, 23, 33, 43, 53, 63, 73, 83, and 93. When I use the 100 chart to skip count by tens, I notice that I can go straight down the column and all the numbers end with the same digit. Now it's your turn to try it. Think about the number 49. Let's find 49 on a 100 chart. There is our 100 chart. Do you see 49? Yes, there is 49. If I want to find 10 less, I'm going to count back 10 spaces. Let's go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what number is 10 less than 49? You guessed it. 39 is correct. So if I'm counting by tens, I have 39, 49. What's going to be 10 more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more is going to be 59. 39, 49, 59. Do you see the same pattern? Are they in the same column? Yes. Did they end with the same digit? Yes. When we're skip counting, we notice this pattern with all of our numbers when using our 100 chart. Now let's try it with the number 56. Can you find 56 on the 100 chart? Here is the number 56. What's going to be 10 less? Let's count back 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 less than 56 is 46. 46, 56. What's going to come next if I add 10 more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You guessed it, 66. 46, 56, 66. Let's try it with the number 16. See if you can find 16 on this 100 chart. Which column is it in? What do you think is going to be 10 more and 10 less? Did you find the number 16? There's that number 16. For 10 less, you're going to count back 10. And for 10 more, you're going to count forward 10. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 less than 16 is 6. 6, 16. What's going to be 10 more, boys and girls? Some of you knew it without even counting. Great job. Pump yourself up 2 times. Woo, woo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more is going to be 26. 10 more than 16 is 26. Now it is your turn to try it. On your paper, I want you to write this down. You are going to practice counting by tens. See if you can figure out what number comes next. Write these 3 problems on your paper. First, you're going to write 10, 20, and then fill in the blank to tell what number comes next. Next, you're going to write 70, 80, and then fill in the number to tell what number comes next. And last, you're going to write 23, 33, and then fill in the number to tell what comes next. Now, for my second graders, not only do I want you to write these problems and tell the number that comes next, but I also want you to give me an illustration. Remember, an illustration is just a synonym or another word for drawing. So I want you to use those place value blocks that we talked about last week and draw 10, and then draw 20, and then show me what number would come next. So my first graders, you're going to write down the problem and then fill in the blank with the number that comes next. My second graders, you're going to write down the problem and then use place value blocks to draw an illustration to show what's going to come next. Ms. Ward is going to leave this up for just a few more seconds so that you have a chance to write it down if you did not. Oh, sorry about that. Go ahead and copy it down, boys and girls. Ms. Ward can't wait to see your work. Show me what you learned today. What did you learn about skip counting? Let's review what we talked about today. Today we said that you can count forward and backwards from any given number using a 100 chart. You can also draw pictures to help you. We said when we use a 100 chart and count by tens, all of the numbers are in the same column. We also said when we're using the 100 chart, counting by tens, the numbers end with the same digit. I hope you learned a lot, boys and girls, and are ready to do that independent work now on your own. I enjoyed working with you today. We talked about skip counting, vocabulary, our number of the day, and now it's time for you to show what you know. Do that independent work, and Ms. Ward will see you back here on next week. Remember to keep learning, keep reading, and keep working. You can do it. Can't wait to see you next time. Thanks for joining.